Hey guys, welcome to another ServerMiner plugin tutorial, and today it's on mob coins. This is a really awesome plugin which gives you the chance to earn coins for killing mobs. You can see an example in the background, so you can set it to a chance where not every mob you kill will give you some coins, and it will give you between a range. So for each mob you can set a certain range of coins that will drop, and as you can see it's completely random, so sometimes you might get 6, sometimes you might get 3, and all of this is configurable. And then you can use these coins to spend them in a GUI shop and buy some items. So if we do /mob coins, that's going to show us all of the commands. If we do mob coins toggle, that will toggle on and off the notification that we saw popping up on our screen. If we do /mob coins add, followed by someone's username and then an amount, you can add a certain amount to their account. So I gave myself like 10,000 coins. Then if we do /mob coins top, it will show a leaderboard who has the most out of your server. If we do mob coins balance, that will show you how much you've got in your bank in total. And then if we do /mob coins withdraw and then the amount, that is going to give us a physical item representing our coins. Now we can give that to someone if we want, and then all they need to do is just right click it to transfer it into their account. So if I just right click it, it will redeem 1,000 coins and that will give it back to me. So if we do mob coin shop, it will bring up the GUI, and this is one of the shops we have. And it will show special items and normal items that last for different amounts of time, and then it will just rotate. So you can see we've got a variety of items here, and if you just click on one, it will show the price, and you can either confirm or deny the purchase, and you can only buy them a certain amount of times as well. You can see I can only buy this one 3 times. If we go back in and look at the others, you can see the price, the limit on each, and we can accept that as well. So normal items last for a day, special items last for 3 days, but obviously you can customize this in the config file. You can change all the prices and which items, add new items, etc. So that's pretty much everything in-game. Let's head over to the config file and see what we can change in there. So here we are in the SMPinit control panel, and as you can see there are quite a few files. Let's go into the config first of all, and at the top of the config you can set up a MySQL database if you want to. Then we've got the autosave option. Scroll down to options and we can allow players to go into the negative with their coin balance. Physical mob coins, so do you want it to be a virtual or physical coin, a physical item that actually drops, yes or no? Scroll down and there's a few other things like starting balance. And then if we go into receive mob coins, this is just the notification you get. So whether it's a sound, message, title, action bar, you can enable and disable that to your heart's content. A little bit more about sounds and placeholders. Then the actual mob coin, if you have a physical version of it, is going to be a sunflower, which as we saw in game, you right click to use. You can disable it in certain worlds if you've got a creative world or something like that. Then we've got the different types of shops. So we've got the normal shop, which you can see here, and this is where you can buy items, and you can even buy crates, which is part of the plugin. Or, like we saw in game, we've got the rotating shop. So this is something that I set to true. It was false by default. And you can see we've got the normal and the special times, which is 1 and 3 days. And then you can see these are all the item slots that are being used. Scroll down and we've got all the filler items. So this is just going to be black stained glass where there's no item you can buy. The book in the bottom right just gives a little bit about info, so how many coins they have and the command to use. And then the watch is going to show the time remaining for each of those. Which we saw in the GUI, and then we've got all the messages and the commands. So how do we edit it for certain mobs? Well, if we go into the mobs.yml, you will see a couple of things in here. It's got a list of all the entities. There's not many by default, but obviously you can add more. And it says the chance of getting some coins when you kill one of these entities, so 26 and then 50%. And then how much do you get? So for a pig you get between 0.1 and 0.5. Whereas the skeleton is 5 to 7.25, so obviously more hostile mobs are worth more. Now up at the top they've given a link to this website, and this will give you the correct usernames for all the entities. So if you wanted, I don't know, a creeper for example, you could just copy and paste that, and then replace one of these, or just copy and paste it like so. So I've added creeper and chicken, and then obviously you can change the percentage chance to anything you want, and then the amount of coins to whatever you want as well. Now let's have a look at the shop.yml. So in here, this is where you can set all the stuff for the shop that we saw. So we've got a few things here. So the size of the shop, we've got the accept, cancel, purchase button, and the fill GUI. You don't really need to edit that looks pretty nice how it is. Then we've got the different types of shops. So we have iron block that you can buy, so you get 16, the price is 2.25 as we saw, the limit is 3, Is it special? No. Do we want it to use stock, and the stock's 5? Then we've got a little bit of lore about it, telling you all the information, the price, the limit, and the stock, and the commands. So obviously when someone clicks it, it will give them 69 blocks. If we have a look here, so this diamond block costs 25. It's a special item, the limit is 3, the amount is 64. So if we wanted to edit one of these, for example, I would just simply copy and paste an existing one, and then I would edit it to whatever I wanted. So let's give that a quick go. And there we go, you can see I have made a brand new coal block to be bought in the special section. It is glowing, you get 32, there is a limit of 8, and it is $11.11. Make sure you change all of the areas that say coal, so it actually gives them coal and not emeralds, for example, and the broadcast says the right message. So here we are on the spigot page, you can see it's updated from 1.8 to 1.16. There is a ton of info on here about all the different features, the commands, the permissions, showing you the images and videos of it. It's a really cool plugin, works really well, and is highly customizable, as you saw. So I'd highly recommend it if you want a plugin like this. But if you need a server to host it on, check out ServerMiner.com for the best and cheapest hosting around. But that's it for me. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time.